You know, I think it was a great idea to use your car instead of mine, because if I chose to go in my car, we will be constantly chased by Spectre agents.
James.
Even though we did it, we were still chased by people, but in this case it was the police.
Never mind that, at least we are alive.
Yes, you're right. I'm just worrying too much. We should spend the time trying to form a better relationship.
Now that's better.
Oh, James.
Well, I'm already on top of that.
It's easy for you to... It's easy for you to say. Oh, you're not the one that has... Oh, James. How many hands do you have?
Last time I checked, I only had 2.
Perhaps I could be of some assistance.
A matter of fact, you can.
What's the score with WW?
Washington says no go. We sit still for now.
Sit still.
Hey, it's not my idea.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
So, James, where are the diamonds?
Look up Mr. Lighter.
The chandelier.
Yes, it is.
And did Tiffany help you get it?
I'm cooperating, Mr. Lighter. Really, I am.
I can vouch for that. But it was mainly a letter sent to Peter Franks inscribing the whereabouts of the diamonds and its path from South Africa to Croatia, Amsterdam, and now here. Felix, this is not the real White House, and he's not the president. Why don't we go and see him?
The president I can get you in to see, but until Washington starts believing Willard White's a thief, that's the way it is. In the meantime, I'm sure you and Miss Tiffany can find some way to amuse yourselves, and just to make sure you're not disturbed, I have a man upstairs.
Clever of you to suggest that. I must congratulate you.
So long, James.
Well, that's a switch.
What's that?
The wolf being guarded by the 3 little pigs.
Did you know that Willard White hasn't set foot out of his penthouse in 3 years and no one has seen him?
No, I did not. But it sounds interesting. I will go check his penthouse later.
Good evening, 007.
Blofeld, I may yet surprise you, but I'm afraid that you have no surprises left for me.
I congratulate you. Nice little company. Explosives, oil, electronics, houses, aviation.
I've done rather well with it, too. Tried to cut some of the fat off, but Mr. White's a splendid administrator. Damn thing runs itself.
I suppose you killed him.
Nothing so melodramatic. I'm simply holding him in cold storage, so to speak. An insurance policy against any outside interference with my plans.
The ideal kidnapped victim. No one's seen the man for 5 years. Who'd miss someone who's already missing?
How clever you are, Mr. Bond. Nice to see you haven't lost that fine mental edge, 007.
What do you intend to do with those diamonds?
I'm merely using the diamonds for the use of nuclear supremacy.
And how do you intend to do this?
By using one of White's satellites and to turn it into a laser weapon that will destroy all nuclear weapons and cause an international auction for global nuclear supremacy, where I would gain full control over the world.
What kind of designer drug do you want?
An excellent question, and one which will be hanging on the lips of the world quite soon.
Rather an ingenious way of smuggling it out of Eastern Europe, wouldn't you say?
If my demands are not met, I shall proceed with the systematic extinction of whole species all over the world.
Go ahead.
Willard White speaking. Yes, Governor, I got your message. No, I'm afraid a personal appearance is quite out of the question. I'll send a deposition to the committee. Thank you, Governor.
Well, that's a neat trick.
A voice box, Mr. Bond.
Good night, Mr. Bond. Well, go on. It's merely a lift. Or perhaps I should say elevator. In any event, I'm sure you'll find it much more convenient than mountaineering about outside the White House.
I'll rather take the longer route.
Of course.